Hi, I'm Chris. Freedom is the freedom to say that 2 plus 2 make 4. George Orwell. In Orwell's 1984, love is not celebrated, it's forbidden. Every emotion is a potential threat. Every heartbeat, a signal of rebellion. And yet, beneath the noise of telescreens and slogans, something fragile keeps pulsing. The memory of what it means to be human.
And I'm Dennis. Winston and Julia's story begins not with grand gestures, but with stolen glances, a brush of the hand, a whispered meeting in the shadows. Their love is not born of safety, but of hunger, the hunger to feel something real in a world that insists reality is what the party says it is. When Winston touches Julia's hand, it's as if he's rediscovering the warmth of existence itself, proof that beneath fear, the human heart still beats.
For them, love becomes the last unpoliced space. The rented room above Mr. Sherrington's shop feels like a world apart. No telescreens, no orders, no lies. Just the sound of a kettle whistling, the creak of the floor, the rustle of fabric. It's a simple kind of holiness.
There they remember small freedoms, the taste of sugar, the scent of soap, the laughter that bubbles up without permission. Each act of tenderness is a quiet uprising.
And yet, even in that hidden place, fear lingers at the edge of every breath. The walls are never truly silent. The memory of control seeps through the cracks. They know this sanctuary cannot last, and that knowledge makes every moment sacred.
That is the paradox of love in a world of control. The more you feel, the more vulnerable you become. But isn't that what makes it real? When Winston looks at Julia, he's not only seeing her, he's seeing the part of himself he thought was gone.
There's a reason totalitarian systems fear love. Love creates loyalty beyond the state. It reminds us of our power to choose, to care, and to connect. And that is something no ideology can fully contain.
When they are captured, it is not love that betrays them. It's fear, expertly manipulated. Under the glare of torture and the whisper of Room 101, the party does not just demand obedience, it demands surrender of the soul.
And yet, even when the body breaks, the memory of love endures, flickering like a candle in a cold room. That's the tragedy and the triumph. They showed us what it means to risk everything for something real, even knowing it could be taken away.
Today, the telescreen has been replaced by a screen we choose to hold, a glow we willingly stare into. The manipulation is softer now, more elegant, and yet it still divides, distracts, and numbs.
To love deeply, to stay open, compassionate, aware, remains an act of courage. It means choosing presence over performance, truth over convenience, connection over comfort.
Perhaps that's what Orwell foresaw, that love in any age is our most radical form of freedom. Not romantic escape, but remembrance, the courage to feel in a world that tempts us to forget.
As you move through this week, notice where your heart still resists the pull of indifference. Let your care, your honesty, and your tenderness be the quiet rebellion that keeps humanity alive. Before we close today, take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you allowed love to feel like a rebellion, to soften you when the world wanted you hardened? What does tenderness look like in your life right now? And what part of you, perhaps long hidden, still believes love can change the world? These aren't questions to rush through. They're invitations to sit with, quietly, patiently, as love teaches you what freedom really means.
If this message resonates with you, we'd love for you to follow the podcast and walk this path with us.